Hey Pookie Nation, we're currently in my car and my car is miraculously working. Let's get into it. I was going with my sister Vanessa to test drive my car because I'm trying to sell Brenda on Facebook Marketplace, and it would just be so much easier to sell her if people didn't have to tow her. So I wanted to see, okay, is she at least drivable with this broken ABS system so that someone can drive her off the lot? And so we're driving for 2 seconds and all the lights turn off. The only light that I have on right now is my broken tire sensor light, which is no problem. She's braking fine, she's driving fine, everything's fine. I'm gonna drive to Publix real quick so I can be alone and just talk with you guys for a second. I don't know how I feel or what to think. I feel overwhelmed and I feel like I've just been scrolling so much recently because there's so many things going on right now that are out of my control. And so then when I try to get a sense of comfort because I feel so dysregulated due to the lack of stability in my life right now, I just start finding comfort in the ruminations and the fantasies when it's like, okay, well, let's actually just do things that are more goal oriented. Let's focus on our lifestyle and focus on what's good for us. But then it's like, one, I'm not alone, so it's not like I can dance around my house listening to music. It's not like I can verbally process and film video diaries while Vanessa's home. It's not like I even feel like I have the energy while I'm stuck trapped in bed to go do the dishes or to go do a million things. And half of the shit isn't even that hard. Most of it's just mental blocks. I don't know if this is going to be the consistent state of my car. I don't know if she's going to break down or fall apart within the next few days or in the next few hours or in the next few minutes. Literally in the next couple of seconds, she could re-glitch and the ABS system is down and broken again. I don't know if it's just temporarily. Someone get your fuck ass Tesla right now, please, for the fucking love of fucking fuck psych. Obviously now I am thinking, like Vanessa was telling me, whenever Vanessa was here with me in the car when everything seemingly was fine, she was like, my opinion is that you keep Brenda and you keep driving Brenda, don't get a new car, just wait until she really goes out. But it's like, I already canceled my car insurance. I had full expectations, full intentions of getting a new car. I don't want to have the intentions of building and growing and doing great, but then I end up making a shit ton of decisions that lead me the opposite direction. There are no wrong decisions. There are just decisions that we make that lead us down different paths, and I just don't want to take myself down a path that's going to decrease my quality of life and stunt my growth more. What if I fucking hate this new job at this new location? What if the car that I buy goes kaplunk and John isn't going to do all the fixing this time around? I just don't want to be reckless and irresponsible, but I also want to have faith in myself and trust that the decisions I'm making will lead me where I want to go. But also, I could be blind. I could literally be so fucking ignorant and naive, which I've been proven to be those things in so many different scenarios of my life. I just can't believe Brenda's working. Tomorrow after work, I could text the people with the Toyota and ask if I can test drive it, look at the engine and everything like that. My biggest fear right now is that I would be putting all of my eggs in one basket, which is the Toyota. If I get the Toyota, I register it, great, nice, fun, amazing. I wouldn't register it right away though, because again, I still have to figure out whether or not I'm getting this job at this new location. I was already anticipating not having a car at all. I ideally wouldn't want to have a car, but again, if I don't get this fuck ass transfer, which they're giving me no fucking information, it's been weeks now. I just feel overwhelmed, and even when I'm home, I'm not alone. I can't regulate myself like I usually do. I can't have my usual routine and my usual lifestyle, and I don't mind. I really don't mind. It's only for a couple weeks. I've been so thankful to be able to bond and connect with Vanessa. I get to hang out with her more than I have in a very long time. I knew that January would be an overwhelming month because Vanessa was going to be here and the whole transfer stuff, my car stuff, like I knew that it was going to be difficult, it was going to be challenging, and it has. It very well has. I just can't wait until I can actually be comfortable and breathe and relax again. I haven't been able to just sit on my fucking porch and breathe in forever, and that used to be my daily activity. I used to literally walk outside for 2 hours, sit on my porch for an hour. Like I would literally spend so much time with myself. It's like a computer needing to process, right? If there are a shit ton of programs running at the same time, your computer is going to slowly have to process and close them out one by one in order to get back to a place of baseline. I currently feel like there's so many tabs open, there's so many programs running. I haven't been able to just sit with myself and be mindful because there's so much fucking going on right now. There's so much for me to process, but I can't even fucking fully process some of the shit because it's out of my control and I can't change it. I feel like now that I'm in an emotional space, everything that's dysregulating me is coming up because it needs to be processed. I need to process the feelings that I'm feeling. I need to process all the thoughts that are like going on in my head. I just don't know what's gonna happen next, and I don't know what's gonna happen with my car. I don't know what's gonna happen with the new car. I don't know what's gonna happen with my job, and I know everything's going to be okay. I'm just in my feelings right now, and I have to feel these feelings. Just because I can logically, intellectually do all these mental gymnastics to explain to myself why I shouldn't feel how I feel feel, or why it's irrational to feel how I feel, because everything's gonna be fine. It's okay. I feel overwhelmed, and the best way for me to get over this feeling is to feel it. There's no way out other than through. My friend Natalia is going to be here literally any minute, so I'm going to try to speed run this because I'm elevated, I feel good, and I don't plan to get high again for a while because it's been a while. So I like how I feel and I want to express it. At work today, I finally got an update about the transfer. They just don't have space for me to transfer, so there will be no transferring, but I really do love and value my job, and I'm happy to stay where I am, especially because I do have so many friends there, and I think that the security scares me, like the stability that I've had scares me. Oh my god, is that Natalia at my door? Okay, I still have my job. We'll talk about it later. I am hungover as fuck. But to continue with the updates, I'm not getting transferred, but Brenda started working randomly like we recently talked about, and I was able to take her to work yesterday, and I was able to take myself home. I also looked at a car yesterday. It was a Toyota Camry. It didn't end up working out because I literally couldn't even reach the fucking gas pedal and the brake pedal. The chair wasn't able to move up forward anymore, so it was just never gonna work out. I for sure can't walk to work now, so I'm gonna have to find something. I'm gonna look on Facebook Marketplace. I'm gonna keep an eye on the side of the roads. I hope Brenda continues working. I don't know, like everything always just works out perfectly, and this is something I want to go more in depth in the future. But how the fuck is my car just gonna start randomly working the second Vanessa can't take me to work anymore? I haven't had to get a single Uber, right? Which is such a blessing, such a blessing. I've been able to save so much money because of Vanessa. I'm so thankful. But now I can suddenly take myself to work. I can suddenly drive myself home. But I hope Brenda stays working. I need to go to Staples today to do an Amazon return. And then I also want to go to the store to get some stuff for my family bonfire. I'm really excited for my family bonfire. I want to see my dad. I want to see my sisters. So if Brenda works today, that would be amazing. And I hope she continues to work because I need her for like 2 more weeks. So if she works for like 2 more weeks, it gives me 2 more weeks to continue saving money. But even if I have to start taking Ubers, I have to accept that as a possibility and be okay with it when it comes around, because I just don't want to like get dysregulated because of that. And it's just going to be a really shitty thing. It's going to be really challenging, and it's going to be very financially taxing. But I'm also going to do my best to try to find rides. I'm going to do anything I can. I'm going to get a goddamn car. I feel like I'm finally getting my shit together. I figured out all of my streaming stuff, so I should be able to start streaming and gaming nightly. Brenda's been working, even though I know it's temporary, so I'm still trying to think about the fact that I have to get a new car, but right now I'm just trying to focus on the moment and what's going on in the moment. I still have a job, I still have an income. I know I didn't get transferred, but at least I have a place that I can go to and make some money. I did a family bonfire tonight. We were eating sausages and making s'mores. We got to all just chat, and Emmy was there, and Emmy is the cutest little baby ever, and it was just a really good time. I've been thinking a lot about the fact that I want to make it a reality that I make money off of my social media and I don't have to be a server. I mean, I love my job. I do hope to continue having my job so I can save money, but if I can find a way to create and generate income from my online videos and start making content again, going live every day, being consistent, that would be really nice, because I want something that I'm building. I want to be able to have a sustainable income throughout my life and not just work at these jobs while I have them, but something that is secure. It's a good foundation for myself. It's like starting my own business. I want to continue growing my brand. I have to be patient and I just have to go day by day, but I definitely am going to start streaming a lot more often, and I hope that I can be consistent with it. I think Vanessa moved out. She got all of her stuff. She's going to be staying at mom's at some point. She's going to be at Jessica. She's going to be at her friends. She's kind of hopping all over the place before she leaves back to Alaska. It'll be really nice having my space back, but I'll also miss her because it was nice having her here and having someone to talk to and bother. I haven't been stretching. I haven't been doing my planks. I haven't really been focusing much on my goals. I feel like I've just been trying to keep my head above water and keep myself breathing, but now that I have a better idea of what's going to be happening next, I feel like I can breathe a lot more. We're going to continue seeing where life takes us. We're halfway through the week. I'm not going to stress too much about the lack of video diaries that I have right now. It's not very exciting. This series isn't even meant to be this exhilarating, action-packed series. I just like to share my life and show that like this is what it's like on the day-to-day, and this is how I process my problems, and this is how I think, and this is my perspective, and these are the lessons I'm learning. I feel really good right now. I tried a new wine and it was not good. It was not good at all. I really enjoy Stella Rosa Black, but the one that I got is currently really bitter and I don't think my taste buds have been able to adjust or mature enough to actually enjoy the taste. But I've been drinking it nonetheless because I know that I spent money on it and I might as well drink it because I know I wanted to get a little tipsy today. I feel like I finally finished my to-do list. I feel like a huge burden has been off of my back. I feel like I have so much free time now. I'm alone now. I reorganized my apartment today and I've just been spending some time with myself now that I finished all of my chores. I created more space for me to be able to stretch, so now whenever I do my morning stretches, it's not going to be up on my loft because I don't think that up on my loft has been very productive. I thought that it would be more encouraging for me that once I wake up I can do my stretches up on my loft, but instead I end up just staying in bed, so it has not been the most productive idea I've had. So I decided to change things up and I decided to change up my apartment, and now I have like ample room to like stretch and do things. So I'm very thankful that I put in the effort to rearrange my apartment because I feel more fulfilled with the layout of my apartment right now. Brenda has continued to be dependable, which I'm very thankful for. I texted my mechanic and I think that my mechanic and I will work on Brenda in the way we were anticipating to work on a different car. I also hope we're able to change her brake pads because if the ABS system goes out again, I wouldn't mind driving Brenda with a broken ABS system as long as I'm able to have enough brake pad to kind of like make up for the space I'm losing with the automatic brake system or anti-lock brake system. I don't know what is an ABS, I don't know, but we'll wait and see what he says. Whether or not we end up doing the brake pads is another day's problem. I'm very thankful that she's still functioning and she's still able to get me from point A to point B because it gives me more time to save money and focus on my goals. I'm just trying to be patient and be very thankful for the fact that Brenda is still working with me right now. I feel really fucking good. I'm so thankful for the life that I have. I genuinely can't comprehend the life that I have right now. I have great community. Like, I have amazing neighbors. I get to be in the trees and I get to enjoy nature. I love to just walk around the neighborhood and just listen to my music. Everything that I have access to is such a privilege, and I'm so thankful. And I know that it's so repetitive. Something I know that's a habit of mine is that I'm very repetitive. I like to reiterate the same things over and over again. I will explain things in the same structure that I mean them. Like, I will just reiterate and reiterate and reiterate. I will repeat myself. But that's okay because as long as I'm getting my message across, that's what matters. But I'm just so thankful for everything that I have and the life that I get to live. Like, I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful for the person I am and everything I have. And I know, again, it's repetitive. She's saying the same thing over and over and over again. I know that. But I really am. This is how I feel. I feel very grateful. I get to just walk around this little tiny pond and I get to listen to my music and I get to be surrounded by neighbors I feel comfortable with and safe with. I get to just regulate myself and I get to just think about things that are important to me, and I get to just, I don't know, process my entire life as a whole. I'm definitely drunk right now. Like, I'm a little wine drunk right now. I drank an entire bottle of wine. I just wanted to express this. Like, I just feel really good. I'm so thankful for the life that I have. I'm so thankful for everything that I have. I worked really hard, but I also know that some of the things that I have aren't even a matter of deserving. Like, I've been so lucky. I got so lucky with the place that I live. I got so lucky with the place that I work, and I'm just so thankful for everything that I have. I'm thankful to just be outside and be able to be near the fire pit. There's no fire going right now, but I'm sure I'll have one tonight, and I'm really thankful. I'm really happy with everything that I have. I made so many hard decisions, and the fact that everything worked out in the way that I wish it would have, like, I don't know, it's just such a blessing. I'm relatively sober. I have a headache. There's literally a roach. Okay, we need to do a deep clean soon because I just saw a cockroach and it's getting hot outside again and I can't. Are you stupid? Do you have a death wish? This thing has a death wish. Let me show you guys. That's what happens. That's what happens when you come into my space unannounced, unwanted. I was literally just thinking today about how I haven't seen a cockroach in a hot second and I must be keeping my home so clean, but I have a dish full of dishes right now. My mop fell over. I was laying in bed and I couldn't really fall asleep, and I wanted to talk about one of the lessons I'm learning in life right now. I think I try to solve problems in the easiest way that I can, but trying to solve problems quickly isn't always the most efficient way of solving the problem. My car is a good example because I was ready to just sell my car, get my car out of the way, get a new car, and don't get me wrong, like my ABS... Stephanie, I almost caught my house on fire. Like, dead ass, I almost just caught my house on fire. I've been heating up the wrong stovetop, and this was on top of the main stone top. Like, this literally almost caused a fire. I don't think I like the feelings of discomfort that come with some problems, and so whenever these problems arise, I just try to get rid of whatever the problem is, so that way I can get back to a feeling of comfort as soon as possible. I definitely think I'm in a depressive state now. I don't have a lot of energy, I don't feel that great, I don't want to put a lot of effort into things, and I'm just trying to figure out how I want to navigate these feelings. I know I have bipolar disorder and this is going to happen. I'm thankful that because of my difference in belief system and the difference in my habits, my life is different, and so even when I'm experiencing depression, I don't want to like kill myself, and I don't feel like I hate myself and I'm shaming myself, but I'm finding it to be a lot more difficult for me to do things and get things done. I just don't have a lot of spoons. I don't have a lot to give. I feel like I'm barely even able to show up for myself, and I haven't done any of my stretching. I haven't done any of my calisthenics. I haven't done anything. I'm just gonna do my best to try to take care of myself, because right now I feel... My ex has also been texting me. I haven't entertained him yet. I'm still debating if I even want to, because I don't have a desire to be with him, to talk to him. I don't even have a desire to fuck him, but he is coming back into my life nonstop. I think he texted me also like a month ago. I'm honestly just gonna ignore him, because I don't even know what I would gain from texting him or talking to him. Like, I don't find fulfillment in him anymore at all. I don't even find comfort in him anymore. I wish I was connected to social media and content in the way I was in the past. Like, I have no desire to make content right now. I mean, I have a desire to make YouTube videos, but I don't have a desire to capitalize on my following that I have on TikTok and Instagram. I just have no desire to make content that's not authentic. Typically, my content would just come to me naturally. I would just think of the best ideas. I would think about things I want to talk about and just random thoughts I wanted to share, and I would share them on the internet, and sometimes they'd be hitters, and sometimes people wanted to listen, and sometimes people wanted to share their thoughts. I hate how I feel, and I feel like the hatred I feel is stemming from the belief that doing less is bad, and I know that I'm gonna have to be slower. I want to figure out what I'm capable of right now, because I know I can accomplish some things. I just won't be able to move mountains right now. Here's how I'm going to perceive it, because I have to accept the fact that I'm bipolar, and I have to accept my own limitations, because I always try to deny it. I hold a belief that doing less is bad, having less energy is bad or unproductive, but sometimes it's more productive to rest, and sometimes my body needs more rest. I'm trying to remember that just like everything, it's built off of energy, and when I'm manic, I have a surplus of energy. When I'm depressed, it feels like I'm lacking more energy, or I just don't have as much of abundance of energy as I typically do. I'm just gonna take it day by day. I'm not gonna push myself past my limits too much, but I can go for a walk, you know, instead of just believing that, oh, since I feel so low, I should do nothing, I'm poor. I don't want to put myself in debt. Like, I always think about it in terms of energy, and energy is value, and so value is currency, and how we perceive currency is different based on your value, I guess. And so I don't want to convince myself and hold a belief that I have no value right now, and that I have no energy, and I have nothing to give. I just have less to give. It's not all or nothing, and so I just have to be considerate of that. But I could talk in circles all day. I just wanted to be a little bit more optimistic and try to change my mindset and think about it in a different way than I have before, and try to perceive it in a different way than I have before. I just got to be on a budget right now. That doesn't mean I have no energy, and that doesn't mean I need to shame myself for not having enough or not being in this like huge abundant place right now. I just know everything's gonna be okay. I'm not debilitated right now. I just have significantly less energy, and I feel tired at work, I feel tired at home, and I can just accommodate that to the best of my ability. I love you guys so much, and if you watched to the end of this video, I very much appreciate you. If you haven't already, join the community, join the Discord server. The link to join is down below. We have like 1,500 people in the server right now. It is an amazing community. You can make so many friends. We have religion chats, we have mental health chats, we have everything you could possibly want and need. But other than that, I do hope you leave this video knowing that you are sexy, you are valid, and you are so loved, and I will see you in the next video.
Hope you like my videos. Is there anything else I'm supposed to say as a YouTuber?